Welcome back to Rallyslide, a channel dedicated to the WRC. I'm Gal, a longtime fan of the sport, and today we look at the main points ahead of this year's Rally Mexico. The WRC is returning this week to Mexico for the first time in 3 years, in what will be the first gravel event of the season. So, what are the main points before it? 1. Road sweeping. When driving on dry, loose surfaces, the drivers who start first on the road are going to suffer a lot more as they clean the top layer of loose gravel from it, which gives the other drivers down the field much better grip, especially in an event like Mexico, where the weather is dry and there is a lot of loose gravel lying around. Because of that, championship leader Tanak will lose a lot of time sweeping the road for drivers lower down the field, and even Rovanpera, who starts behind him, will enjoy much better grip. But most chances are that the drivers who run much lower down the field will set the benchmark. One of them is actually the favorite to win this event. Who is it? 2. Sebastian Ogier returns. After winning in Monte Carlo and skipping Sweden, Sebastian Ogier will be driving again the event he won 6 times in the past, except that unlike then, this time he's going to start running 5th on the road and will enjoy a superior grip to some of the drivers. Although not being in the car competitively on gravel since New Zealand last year, we saw the Frenchman doesn't need a lot of time to get up to speed. However, despite his favored road position, he and all the rest of the drivers are going to suffer in the exact same way for Mexico's biggest challenge. 3. High altitude. The stages in Mexico are the highest in the whole championship, with drivers reaching heights of up to 2,700 meters above sea level, and most stages are ran at least at 2,000 meters. But why does it matter so much? An internal combustion engine creates power by mixing fuel with air, but in high altitudes there is a lot less air, and as a result, the cars produce less power, and as a result, the drivers have to keep the momentum of the car. The Rally 1 cars also have simplified turbochargers, which might make the cars lose even more power. However, it will be compensated by the electric motor, but if it will fail to work, a driver will lose a lot of time, as the cars usually have up to 20% less power because of the thin air, and without the hybrid boost, there will be no chance of being competitive. It will also be the first test for the hybrid system to see how reliable it is in the heat and altitude of Mexico, that broke down many cars over the years and destroyed something more. What is it? 4. Tires. Rally Mexico is one of the hardest rallies on tires as well. There are a lot of rocks and stones lying around the stages that can cause punctures. Thanks to Pirelli, we also saw anyway a lot of punctures this year for the drivers in much easier rallies, like Monte Carlo and Sweden, and it's certain that some drivers will suffer from punctures. There will also be the issue of managing the tires, as the dusty roads and the heat can cause excessive wear for the tires, which the drivers will have to manage and simply drive with more care, as it will be impossible to drive at 100% all the time. Those who will try are going to get themselves into trouble. 5. Atmosphere. Something a bit different. Over the years, there have been hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of spectators on the stages, and the super special stages in the cities are often packed with spectators. And with the event being off the calendar in the past 2 years due to some virus, we can expect right again a massive amount of spectators to come to the stages, which will be amazing to see, as the Mexican crowd are among the most passionate you will find. However, it also has a downside, and you can expect some stages to get cancelled or shortened for safety reasons, something that happened in Mexico a few times over the years. So these are the main things to look for in Mexico. Who do you think will come out on Sunday as the winner? Stay tuned to know, as we will review the rally over the course of it. Thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.